All right, we are finally live after a fucking grueling 30 minutes trying to get this fucking podcast started because of YouTube. We are finally here, episode 76 of the Basement Radio Arcade podcast. Let me tell you something. I was about to throw my computer down the ground. This was crazy. I created another room. Well, first, Kofi, when you got in, you could hear me, but my mic was messed up.
Yeah, you weren't sounding clear.
Yeah, and then so I left, and then I came back, and my mic wasn't working. I could hear you guys, but I couldn't talk. My mic wasn't picking up anything. It was terrible. And then finally went back to the original link that I sent you guys, and voila, it worked. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Google Hangouts, for always being dependable and reliable. Anyhow, as you all can tell, we have a special guest this evening. Kofi, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm just here.
I hear that, man. Did you have a good vacation?
Yeah, I actually did. California was really, really nice. I'm glad to be back, though. Get back to playing these games. Nice. I'm ready.
A lot of games, man. A lot of games to be played.
Yeah, I'm trying to, burn down some of my, backlog before the new wave of games come out fall and holiday, because I don't know if you've seen the trailer of the Evil Within 2 that's looking kind of crazy. Can't wait to play it. There's a lot of games that I can't wait to play, so I'm just running back some of my old games. I'm trying to be Mass Effect Andromeda right now, and surprisingly I'm actually having a good time with the game. I know this game has gotten a lot of hate, I know, and I'm just actually having a good time with it. I'm playing it on PC. Getting really good performance, playing it at 60 frames. I actually haven't experienced much bugs so far too. I haven't got any, so maybe because they patched it or something, but it's actually working pretty damn good.
Nice. All right. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And Fastpack, what's going on, man?
Not much. Just gaming as much as I can.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know if you guys know, last week, me, Super Cooper, and Witty, we started a little test podcast.
Oh, and, nice. I didn't know that.
We're going to do one tomorrow. That'd be kind of like the official one. It's like 5 p.m. Central, maybe 6. So we're just playing around, having fun. So trying to figure that all out. And just juggling gaming and family life.
I hear that, man. E-Money, man. Oh, dude, we missed you last week, man.
Yeah, man. But I always running around with the family. Finally got a chance to get out with the wife, man. I just had my third son, fourth child overall. So
Congrats,
this first night, we could get out, without any kids screaming and whatnot. So I had to take that one, But I'm glad to be back, man. Ready to talk about these video games.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So why don't we talk real quick about what everyone's playing, and then we can transition to our first topic of the evening, which is the Destiny 2 beta. Kofi, what have you been gaming on, man, since you've gotten back?
Yeah, I've been actually playing, like I was saying, Mass Effect. That's the game that I've been playing the most right now. I actually picked up Splatoon 2 today. I got it a little bit early, so
you got it real early.
Yeah, so I'm playing through that right now, low key during this podcast, testing it out. And I'm actually having a good time with it so far. It's actually pretty damn cool.
Hey, Kofi, I just want to say something real quick, man.
What's up?
I love how you get these games like early release.
Yeah.
I think my favorite, one of the things I'll never forget, or at least one of the games that you got early release was Recore.
Oh yeah.
And I remember you were telling people, oh, it's all right, and having fun, but man, those load times are killer.
Yeah.
And people got so mad.
Yeah, they didn't believe me. They thought I was just making up shit until articles came out, and I wasn't telling a lie. But it is what it is. It's the internet. You know how it go.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. What do you think of Splatoon so far? I actually got to play it this weekend a little bit.
Yeah, I actually missed that. Beta test or whatever that was. So far so good. I'm actually thinking it's pretty dope. So far so good.
Yeah, no, I like it, man. I like the beta. I didn't like the paint rollers.
Okay.
The people with the paint rollers, they kind of, I just didn't like it. I just it drove me nuts.
Busting you
Every
up,
time I
man.
turn the corner, I get rolled.
Yeah, I'm actually like really like when I was watching gameplay and stuff. I'm actually like really interested in seeing the what's it called the single player. So I'm checking that out now, and it's actually pretty cool.
Nice, awesome, man. All right. So is that it in terms of gaming then?
Yeah, that's pretty much it since I came back. Yeah.
All right, nice, man. All right, what about you, Fastback?
I've been playing the Serial Cleaner, the indie game that just came out last Friday. It's it's a top-down game, and it's kind of set in the '70s, so it's got that '70s vibe, the music, the clothing. So like right now, I'm wearing one of my outfits. I'm wearing like a leisure suit, white leisure suit, and you play as a when when hitman mob, they go out, they take care of, they do a hit, kill a few people. So they call you to take care of the bodies and the evidence. So you go to different you get contracts, you go out and you take care of the bodies, you gotta clean up the blood, and you got evidence, and you got to avoid the police.
So you're essentially you're playing the wolf. If you guys know who the wolf is from Pulp Fiction. You guys
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't put no bodies in the bathtub with some acid yet, so but maybe
that might be coming, man.
So I've been playing that mainly. A little bit of on the Switch, Zelda. Trying to finish that up. That's gonna take me forever. And Diablo. I'm level 69, so I guess you normally wait until a couple other guys jump in, and I'll just jump in. So I'm trying to get to level 70.
All right, nice, man.
That's been it, and then Friday, I guess, and of course, the beta for Destiny 2. I'll jump in that one Friday.
Nice. All right, cool.
It's open. Yeah.
What about you, B Money?
I'm trying to finish up the Walking Dead The Last Frontier. I think I'm on like episode 4. So trying to wrap that up, and then been playing a little bit of Crash Bandicoot, but that game has been pissing me off. So I actually set that game down for a little bit.
Why is it pissing you off? Is it like hard, or I've heard it's
man,
hard.
Like it's not really hard. It's just frustrating because like I play a lot of platformers, and when you go back to playing something like that feels kind of old, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the jumps and stuff, you know what I mean, aren't timed like they would be if you're playing like a newer game.
Yeah.
So like I'm stuck on like this one level where there's like a bunch of like jumping boxes. And I just keep dying. So I just finally turned it off, man.
Man, that's kind of annoying that Sony didn't make it 60 frames or Activision or whatever. They should have made that 60 frames, man.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointing here. It's 30, yeah. Especially for a platformer.
Yep. And then besides that, played a little 2K. 2K is my thing, so I'm playing that all the time. And then hopped in the Destiny beta. Played the first story mission because I was kind of forced to. But I'm enjoying the PvP, man. Like that's where it's at. Enrique knows like I get down in Destiny when it comes to PvP. So that's where I've been hanging out, the last 2 days or so. Just getting hyped for the game, man. Ready for it to launch.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So, geez, what have I been playing? Actually, I got back to Yakuza 0.
Nice.
Started playing that again. Great game, by the way. Great game. I love the voiceovers. I mean, they're just classic. I'll leave it at that. Destiny 2 beta, which I played yesterday. Started playing that last night on the PlayStation 4. Didn't get a chance to get the Xbox One version today. Played a little bit of Ghost Recon, some Mario Kart 8, and I think that's pretty much it. And a little bit of Rise, so that's pretty much it, I think, in terms of what I've been playing. But Frankie in the live chat said Yakuza 0 is tops. It is. It's a great game. I can't wait to play the new one that's coming out. So real quick, so Destiny 2 beta, it's our first topic of the evening. beta dropped last night on the PlayStation 4. As I mentioned earlier, it drops tonight for the Xbox, and then I believe it opens up to the public. This Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21st.
Yeah, 21st. So, yeah, I streamed it live last night. You were in the live chat. Fastback, you were in the live chat for a little bit too, and I gotta say I liked it. I liked that they kind of just threw you into the action right away. I love the assault rifle. I love some of the. I actually played as the Titan. So one of the specialty moves the Titan has is he has like this shield, right? And it's like a clear shield, and you basically do like these like dash attack moves with these melee moves with the shield. You just take enemies out, which I thought was pretty cool. So I enjoyed that. But yeah, man, I gotta say, B Money, man. Like I was saying yesterday in the live chat, man, the game, the gunplay, everything feels great. You know,
Yeah, man. Yep.
and I didn't get a chance to go PvP yet. I didn't get a chance to do that. I need to. And I know you got to run PvP, but
that's where it's at.
Yeah, what did you think, man? What were your impressions, B?
Like going from the 6v6 to the 4v4, like it feels a little bit off. Because I feel like you have more of a chance for like the team to kind of be unbalanced. Because there's a lot of people who run like Titan class. So if you have like a hunter or like the warlock, which I feel like is usually the weakest class as far as like the guns and stuff like that. When you're matched up against like 2 or 3 Titans, a lot of times you'll get destroyed just because of like the guns and stuff that the Titans usually get. But other than that, man, I felt like I was holding my own. Gun, like you said, the gunplay feels great. It makes me wonder though, like with them going with the 4v4, if they would ever introduce like a new class, maybe in like one of the updates or something like that. Because it just feels a little off with the 4v4. But I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Out there doing the work, so I'm excited, man. I can't wait for it to launch.
Yeah, that's the only thing, man. I was thinking to myself, like, shit, we got to wait, another month and a half, 2 months for this game to drop. That sucks.
Yeah.
So, Kofi, man, what were your impressions, man?
I actually didn't touch it. I'm gonna actually wait for the. I'm actually gonna wait for the definitive edition. The beta drop on PC. So, yeah. Actually, the reason why I don't want to play it because I don't want to get burnt out. I know I'm gonna enjoy it, but I don't want to get burnt out. I'm playing it too early.
Kofi, man, you know what the real definitive edition is. It's the Xbox One X, man. Come on.
You already know. Yeah, you already know. But yeah, I'm actually just waiting for that PC beta. I'm gonna check it out then. And I'm probably gonna get the game a little bit cheaper on CD keys because I don't feel like paying the full retail price for it. So I might double dip though. It depends. If I got people to play with on PlayStation, I might actually get it on PlayStation as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
I did hear that the PC version looks amazing.
Yeah, I seen some gameplay. Nvidia dropped a while back, and it looked fantastic to me.
Yeah.
Now play at 60 frames, man. Like that's the one thing I wish it did have is if gameplay at 60 frames. But other than that, it feels just so amazing.
It does, but I'm just. I know it was a big deal. Like it was a big kind of controversy. When the game was announced, when we found out it was going to be 30 frames, and people were like, "Oh my god, why isn't it 60?" People were calling Destiny or Bungie a bunch of lazy devs. Obviously, I don't think that's the case.
I don't think the consoles can handle it, to be honest.
No, I think that's I was just going to say that. I think it's the console side and not necessarily, Bungie being lazy. And people can like give examples of other games, like most other, and it's true. Like I get like Call of Duty and Battlefield running 60, but those are different engines too, and not all engines run the same on all platforms. And so, we're not developers, so they went with what they felt was going to deliver the best gameplay experience for the game. Yeah, and that's it. And
honestly, if it could, they would have. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they could, they would have. It's just that simple.
Yeah, no, and they switch engines too, right? The last Destiny one.
I don't think so.
I could have sworn they did.
It's not a new engine.
No?
No, I don't think it's
I
new
thought
engine.
they did.
I have to look into it, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
If anyone in the live chat knows that, just let us know if it's a new engine. But I don't think it is. From my understanding, it's not. But I could be wrong. But I don't think it is. So, yeah, B, I know you said you weren't going to do any of the strikes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm tempted though. I haven't done any, but man, I want to get into a strike. Man, I want to do some co-op or something.
Yeah. Yeah. The Iron Lord podcast. Shout to those guys. They were running it earlier, and I hopped in and watched Xbox Addicts gameplay, and they're running strike. Like, I kind of skipped through it because I really don't want to see it too much, but it looks fun. You know what I mean? The world looks like, it looks more vibrant and things like that. So, I kind of know what I'm getting into, so I just want to hold off on much story content as possible and just get in there, shoot some people in the face. You know what I mean? And wait
Shoot
till
some people in the
September
face.
6th. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I'm probably gonna hop. I'm gonna do it, man. I just can't. I can't wait till to the release to not do the strike, and then that's just probably gonna get me even more hyped. And then now PvP, you play PvP, and I was asking you in the live chat yesterday if you thought that the assault rifle was OP, and you said no, it wasn't. That if you rely on the assault rifle in PvP, you're gonna get owned.
Yeah, you're gonna get mopped, man. Everybody's using that auto rifle. Like, you could think that's your jam. Get in PvP, you're gonna get wrecked. Like, everybody's using the pulse rifle or like the hand cannons.
They use a shotgun too.
Yeah, shotguns. The Titans are using like that little Gatling gun or whatever. You know what I mean? So you go ahead and try to use that auto rifle. You're gonna get washed.
Hey, are there any guns you feel that are a little bit OP in PvP?
Now, I feel like it's pretty balanced, man. I think, like, if you don't have good aim, of course you're gonna get trashed. But I think, what I mean, as far as like most of the weapons I've run into, I think they're all pretty balanced. You know what I mean? You just kind of got to be able to duck and dodge and get out of the way, man.
No, man, I hear you. Yeah, you can't stay. You can't sit out there. I see people do that shit. They get out there and they just stand there. They don't even strafe. They just take hits.
Yeah,
Guys aren't bullet sponges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hyped. Day one purchase for me, and I may get it on multiple platforms.
Oh yeah, that double dip is real, man. I'm getting it on both.
Yeah, like I'll probably get the PS4 version. Now that I'm getting Xbox One X, thank you GameStop. I'm getting one for Xbox One X, but yeah, I'll probably be getting both for sure. So, and then Kofi, you said you might get the PS4 version.
Yeah, I might get the PS version as well as the PC version.
Damn, man, that's gonna be hard to go from 60 frames to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like why? Dude, you are gonna have the definitive Destiny experience, man. And I gotta be honest with you, Kofi, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I put a lot of money in my PC. Hopefully, I can, get all. I could play it max out 4K 60. I'm crossing my fingers. It's optimized well for PC. So, yeah, I'm excited to play it. Still, the footage that I seen from NVIDIA looks great. So,
nice.
Okay, I want to see it.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I can't wait to see. Obviously, I'm assuming you're probably going to stream some footage.
Yeah, for sure.
It comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. All right. I think Frankie in the live chat, Fastback wants to know when your show's coming on again. I don't know if you heard earlier. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Never mind. Supercoop's in there. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I'll probably be double dipping also. So, PS4, Xbox. That way I can play them both different classes. And,
yeah, that's right.
Jumping with you guys.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and the other thing too is the PS4 version is going to have that exclusive content, those strikes that you won't be able to play on the Xbox.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. Like B said, man, the double dipping is real with that game. That game's going to consume you this fall, and it's crazy because there's so much shit coming out this fall.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm going to play all these games. That's a problem.
That's a good problem to have, man.
No,
Just add them
definitely.
to your backlog, sir.
You know, I keep adding stuff to my backlog. That's the problem. You know,
Never ending, man.
That's never
No.
ending. Yeah.
especially when you have 3 consoles. Like Kofi, you have an Xbox or no? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I do, but it gets no play since my PC.
Hey, Kofi, you gotta be careful saying that, man.
No, but I ain't lying.
He get all his games on a Windows store, man.
Yeah.
Support.
I'm still supporting Microsoft. When they drop a game, I just pick it up on the Windows Store. I bought Voodoo Vince there,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Game was alright.
No, but it's crazy. It's like you have 4 platforms.
Yeah,
I know you don't. You mentioned you don't really play
yeah,
Xbox much.
yeah.
Play the PC versions of the games, but I mean that's when you have 3 platforms, man. The backlog is real. Like
There's a lot of games to play, man.
yeah, I haven't even completed Zelda yet.
Yeah, I finished that a while ago. That was a must. That's my game of the year right now.
Nice. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, it's a great game. Why don't we go to our next topic? We're gonna try to move faster because we got a late start, guys. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but on Twitter today, Twitter's full of fun and interesting information. It looks like there were some leaked NPD numbers for June. You guys see this?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Made some noise this morning.
Now, I did ask John, Mr. Negative, if the numbers were true, and he said he was looking into it. He wasn't sure, but I'll read the numbers real quick. So apparently, and I think this was something that was posted on NeoGAF, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what this, and again, guys, we're going to treat this as rumor until it's confirmed. But if it is true, it's interesting because for June 2017 hardware numbers, PlayStation 4 382,000, up 63%. Switch 216,000. Xbox One 153,000, down 28%. Now, if this is true, do you think that this is a trend that we're going to start seeing? I mean, because it looks like, if Nintendo is coming in at second, that tells me 2 things: that one, that this thing is still selling pretty well and that there's demand for it, but 2, Nintendo's starting to keep up with production and getting more Switches into store shelves more frequently. Because I think last NPD, I think it came in 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No, I think it came in
Yeah.
second.
Well, did it? No.
Okay, second?
Second.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo hasn't been in last yet since it's dropped. Hasn't been in last.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't. Okay.
They haven't yet. Yeah.
No.
All right. See, I got my facts mixed up. All right. So but the interesting thing was, again, if this is true, Xbox being down 28%, Sony being up 63%. Do you guys think these numbers are true? And if they are, what does it say about the state of the Microsoft Xbox console?
Do you know the numbers of last month's?
I don't off the top of my head.
Okay.
I could have sworn they were closer. I mean, Xbox wasn't that much further off.
Because I heard I'm not really so much of a numbers guy, but I heard last month's numbers were pretty low for Xbox as well, though, for MPD. I may be wrong on this, but that's what I just heard. I'm gonna have to Google it and see.
Yeah, Kofi, I'm not like you. I'm not like really a numbers guy. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta see.
Yeah, I'm not.
Consoles, charted NPD #1. The reason we're talking about this tonight is because it was posted out there today, and again, the NPD hardware numbers haven't been posted yet. This is rumor, but I thought it was interesting. Like if the PS4 is up 63% and the Xbox One is down 28%, I did see some people making the argument that, oh well, maybe that's pent up demand for the Xbox One X.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Xbox isn't selling. And I'm like, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like
so sure.
we got to be kind of realistic. Microsoft is dropping $499, I believe, console $499, right?
$499, yeah.
So you already know that's not really gonna be flying off the shelves, but you never know. Maybe that plus Xbox One X sales on top of that, might make them pull a W. But all I know is this is not going to be a sweep. I feel like it's going to be closer than what people think. I know some Xbox fans probably think it's going to be a sweep since the new consoles, obviously, that's going to win. But I think there's a lot of factors you got to look at because, for one, a big game is dropping for the Switch, Super Mario Odyssey, at the end of October, which is definitely going to do a lot of numbers and drive a lot of Switch sales for sure.
Oh, the game's gonna be huge.
Yeah, this game's gonna be massive. I don't know if PlayStation got any bundles. I don't know if they got any bundles like that. You guys know?
Well, they're gonna have that. They have that.
Do they have any
Destiny
bundles?
Pro bundle.
Coming to Destiny 2.
Yeah, when is that dropping?
It drops in September. It drops a day.
Yeah.
Okay, like it depends. If there's like some sort of PlayStation sale, which I know PlayStation's probably gonna drop the price or something, to kind of play ball with Microsoft. So it might not be an easy W for Microsoft like how some people think. It might not be an easy W.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting that you brought up the bundle thing because they are aligned with all the biggest AAA games for the holiday season. So
Yeah.
that they could still essentially have a bundle for Call of Duty, have one for Star Wars, and then they could still bundle Horizon Zero Dawn with the standard PS4 Slim.
It's kind of what they did with like Uncharted.
Yeah, what I mean?
I
They
can
can
see
still
that.
do that and still make some noise during the holiday season. So, like you said, I don't think it's going to be an easy win for Microsoft, just because they're launching a new console. I think it's going to be a little tougher than they think. And I think Nintendo has more mind share than people think. I think people are still, with Splatoon being out and ARMS coming out, and we got the Mario Rabbids game, and then you got the big holiday game with Mario Odyssey. Like people are paying attention to what Nintendo's doing, so that takes a little bit of mind share away from both the PlayStation and the Xbox. So you got to think about that as well.
Yep.
Odyssey drops October?
October 27th.
Yeah, so you got to figure that's going to carry over into November.
Yeah, that's not really
with
gonna
the
see.
Black Friday sales and
Yeah, you're not really gonna see
Holiday.
the effects of Super Mario Odyssey in October, right? You're not really gonna see the effects until November.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right because it launches end of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. We talk about. I think B, you mentioned mindshare. I mean, if this thing is true, and there's a drop to 28% from year over year, right?
Yeah.
Could we make the argument that they're losing mindshare? And Nintendo, like you mentioned, Nintendo's got mindshare. I mean, Kofi, it's funny, man. Like people, you've been a big supporter of the Switch early on, right?
Yeah.
Switch game?
Yeah, Switch game, yeah. And man, I'm telling you, I was skeptical at first. I'm a believer now.
Yeah, because the hardware is just too cool. It's all really about like the only reason why I kind of I'm happy with this unit because it's just a portable form factor. Like that's what people don't understand. Like the fact that it's portable is huge for me. I feel like that's a huge W for Nintendo, and they actually chose the right route. They made a standard console like everybody was saying they'll probably would get smoked. Let's just call it is what it is. They'll get smoked. Look at their online infrastructure. Look what they're doing. It's horrible. So the fact that this platform is portable, you can play anywhere, is a huge plus. Now all they got to do is keep up with the games. That's all what people really care about. Like people buy Nintendo systems realistically to play their unique IP. So as long as they can deliver that, and so far they've been doing it. This year has been a good year for first party games. Like there's no denying that. Like Nintendo has dropped a lot of good. It's dropped a lot of good games this year so far. It's Zelda, Mario Kart, ARMS, Splatoon 2, and has like more to drop. We got Xenoblade coming out. We got Super Mario Odyssey. That Rabbids shit looks pretty damn fire. That took me by surprise too. So yeah, they're gonna be a contender, and I think people will need to get used to seeing Nintendo in second place in NPD because I feel like it's gonna be like that for a while as long as they deliver the games.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy is that you never think that even with new hardware coming out, right, the Xbox One X, that potentially Nintendo would have more mindshare, considering how awful the Wii U did.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's another reason why the Switch is doing well. People probably miss a Nintendo console or a Nintendo platform, and a lot of people skip the Wii U. You know,
Good
a lot of
point.
people skipped it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them, Kofi. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
have a Wii U, didn't care for it.
yeah, a lot of people skipped it. So you know,
Yeah, me
a lot
too.
of people are jumping back and remembering how great Nintendo's first party IPs are.
Yeah, yeah. Splatoon 2 is on point, man. I had a lot of fun. Even though I hate those damn rollers, I had a lot of fun playing it. You know, it's definitely the gameplay mechanics are a lot. I mean, it's kind of a unique take on a shooter, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a solid game. I mean, it really is. Like, I can't say anything really bad about it. You know, um, maybe I could say it's not realistic, I guess, but it's fun.
hmm
So,
Well, that's the thing.
um,
Like Arms, they come out with these unique games that are not typical, like every other, other game out there on other platforms. So
mhm.
kind of attracts people.
Like, I know a lot of people complain, and I'm definitely 100% one of them. Like, there's no damage control in how behind Nintendo is, like, when it comes to like features on their system and that. But one thing that the Switch's success should tell you is, in the end of the day, like, what do really people care about? You know what I'm saying? Why is the Switch still selling? Look, the Switch has no media functions right now, zero. The
Mhm.
Switch has practically no third party support. Um, the Switch is, you know what I'm saying? The online's abysmal. I can't even send a friend a message. I can't even send a friend a message. It's stupid. It's retarded, right?
Yep.
So all of this, and you can ask yourself, why is the Switch still selling out? You know what I'm saying? And it's a simple answer as the games, man. And at the end of the day, yo, people care about the games. You got good, unique games. People are gonna be, driven to your platform. That's just how it go.
I
That's
think
just how
it's
it go.
Kofi. I think it's part that, and part that the other parts that they actually did make a good console, a good
Yeah,
product this time.
yeah. The handheld, the form factor is great.
Yeah.
That's also part of it too. I believe that if the Switch was just a dedicated home console, it definitely wouldn't be getting the success it's getting right now. That's a fact, I believe.
Yeah, I agree with
If it
that.
was just strictly just a home console, the fact
No.
that it's portable, it's a big sell. People are downplaying that. It's a huge thing.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so Kofi, J Man actually posted a picture of the voice chat.
Yeah.
Did you see that? You guys see this on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I posted the one with the headset and the phone and all that bullshit. See, like this is horrible. Like this is the thing that gets me mad. Like Nintendo's doing like so well to me right now. Like especially with the games. The system itself is great, but it's just they just can't get online right. And I was saying this before we went live. I feel like it got to be some internal shit. Like Nintendo can't be this incompetent to make a decent online infrastructure. Like they can't be this retarded, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like a kindergarten could like honestly make a better online system than Nintendo. That like makes more sense, right? So I'm thinking that it has to do with like the higher ups, because I'm thinking that Nintendo's still trying to parent people. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo's still trying to cater to children, even though it's clear that they're the people actually who support the system are like old as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this gotta be like one of the higher ups kind of just enforcing this kind of shitty ass online to prevent like children from getting their hands on this. Like, come on, because like what kid is going to be using this online setup? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they're just making it difficult on purpose for that sole purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't be this retarded unless they're actually that retarded though. Unless they're that retarded, could be though. Could be.
You know what? I said this last week. I think with Eric, I said Nintendo's like the dumbest smart person. Nintendo's like the dumbest smart person you've ever met.
Yeah.
You ever meet someone like that? Super intelligent, they're just dumb, no street smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, not you like with Splatoon 2, you can't even do when you're doing the versus match, right? You can't even like you can't even like talk to your team because you're playing with strangers.
Dog,
Unless
it gotta be some politics, man. They probably don't want kids interacting. That's why they're doing all this bullshit. But Nintendo has to come to a point that they have to stop parenting and people who buy their products and let parents be parents. You know?
My kids are. I mean, realistically, I mean, how many kids are really going to be playing Splatoon? You know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people like us. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just different demographics.
that's my entire point, bro. That's my
Yeah.
entire point because I feel like they feel like they're still gotta save the children. You know, they feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
But I don't know,
believe the
man.
children are the future.
You know, I think Nintendo's on that kind of wave. And they're probably scared. They're probably scared to just let everyone be able to chat with everyone because you know they probably don't want their platform to get you know how there's weirdos online and shit like that, right? They probably don't want none of that noise, so
But they
that's why
put
they're doing
block
this
features
shit.
in there, like you know, like Sony and
I
Microsoft. You
know, I
block
know.
people.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
no
mean,
excuse for it. Yeah, there's definitely no
yeah,
excuse for it.
yeah. You know, it's yeah, you're right. There's no excuse for it. I mean, it's I mean, they can do it. The competition's doing it, and then you can't even like I guess you can't even use the voice chat and like on your phone if your phone goes into lock mode or something.
Yeah, how about someone calls you? If it goes
Yeah.
into lock, the app gotta be on, the screen gotta be on. Think about it. I know about y'all, bro, but my phone dies quick as shit. Like, come on, like this
But
is
Kofi, this is the year 2017, man.
it's retarded. Like it's retarded. Like I'm actually really not gonna support. As soon as they start charging for that shit, I ain't supporting it anymore. And I'm just gonna be playing single player games on this shit because I ain't supporting that shit, man. It's horrible.
Yeah, what is it? It's $20 a year though, right?
Yeah. The pricing
Yeah.
is fine. The pricing is fine.
Yeah, I just wonder what
So
you
they get their act together, man. You can't support this nonsense.
Yeah. Until they put
Nope.
that shit on the system itself, you know, then I might throw some money down on it. But until then, I have actually real no interest. I'm cool just using it as a single player console for now. So
Yeah,
it's
no, I
definitely
hear you.
unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate, man.
I tell you what though, people are going to use Discord. I mean, you might as well just use Discord.
Yeah,
You know?
people. Yeah, it's just annoying overall, though. Like, it's just the
Yeah.
fact that you need a secondary device just to chat is stupid. Like,
I have
let
a
us
feeling
just
that
game. Just talk from
because
the
over there in
system itself.
Japan, because everything's mobile, it's all about mobile, right? So this whole deal was set up according to what works over there in Japan. You know, because people are they're out, out running around. They're somewhere they could just hook up their phone and boom, boom, they can, do their whatever. But that doesn't work here in the United States and Europe. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah, you bring up
So they're
a
off.
good point. You bring up a good point because I was actually thinking to myself, like, I wonder what the Japanese audience thinks of the Switch, and its online features. I was actually curious to see, but like, come on, I can't even imagine Japanese people rocking with it. Like, look how much cords you need. It's like a headache. Like, you have a cord. Like, how about you want to charge your phone? Imagine if you got an iPhone 7 now. Now you need to adapt. Oh my god, just thinking about it just makes my head hurt.
Well, you look at it, man. It's almost as bad as having VR. You got all the wires. And
It's probably
shit.
worse. I think it's even worse than when I have an Oculus. There's like three. Okay, from the headset to the computer, there's like 2 cords from the headset to the computer, I believe.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'll be honest with you guys. My wife saw me with that contraption on, the headset, the phone, everything, the Switch. She'd probably laugh at
Mine
me.
too.
She would. It's one thing to
I
sit
probably
on your
won't get no
couch.
sex.
Yeah, like it's one thing to like sit on your couch, have some wireless headsets, right? Your controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that picture that J-Man tweeted out, I mean, it's a setup, man. That thing's like a setup, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And it's like the one thing that while Nintendo does so many brilliant things, they do so many things that make you think like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Like, what are you guys thinking about? Like, none of that makes sense.
When it comes to their online, they don't know what the hell they're doing, though.
No, but hire some people from Microsoft, some ex-Microsoft employees or something.
I wonder if they just decided not to put it on the Switch because like the Switch battery life isn't that long.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think so. There's no excuses because we already know the Vita itself. Like,
Yeah, the Vita had
the Vita has
That's true.
chat
That's true. Yeah.
right off the system. Like, it can't consume that much power. And then people can't even say like the hardware isn't capable. It's definitely capable. It's just these guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's what I'm saying. There has to be some internal type of shit because I don't know what's going on. Like, they just can't be that. They can't be that retarded over there. They just can't. I refuse to believe it.
'cause like they didn't even put like a chat adapter on the Pro controller. So like if you had it in the base, like how are you supposed to chat to anybody?
That's what got me confused. Like, are you only supposed to play online in portable mode? Like, yo, like it's a mess. Like everything's a mess. Like, yo, the Switch does some cool freaking shit, but it does some decisions that Nintendo made is just so stupid. Like, it make no sense.
That's yeah.
Well, the thing is, like B said, that once they start, you have to pay for the online. The way for them to get the message is not pay for that online.
Yeah,
until they get those features fixed. I mean, that's what Sony did with PSN since PS3. So, and even Xbox, they have to continuously improve it.
I don't care.
Yeah. Like the whole media apps didn't bother me not at launch, like the Netflix and stuff like that, because I bought it to play games. Like I could wait for those shit, but the basic shit like sending a message to a friend really bothers me. Like I want to be like, and just friend invitations. I want to be able to go to my friends list, invite to game. That's simple. Like, come on, like, not rocket science.
It's like you got I just don't like the fact that you gotta
the friend code.
The code. I mean, like
the code, all of that shit's dumb. All of that shit's really stupid.
I feel like it's a beta code for Destiny. I'm entering all these damn numbers, and it's just like, they need to change that. They need to change that. I mean, it's just very antiquated.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense to me.
The new Atari system is going to come out. It's going to have a badass online system and chat before Nintendo does. I mean, come on.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That Atari wood grain console, that shit looks money.
Yeah, low key, it looked kind of fire.
It did have a cool look.
Yeah. Even though I don't care about that grandpa machine anyway, so
I saw somebody tweet, and I'm sorry, I just like poking fun at fanboys, but I saw someone tweet out, I hope the new Atari box is 6.1 teraflops.
that would be pretty funny. Like Xbox fans will be definitely crying for that shit.
Like people
somebody went fanboy on Tony.
Huh?
Polanco and Twitter. Somebody went fanboy on him. Kind of talking about the Atari. Yeah. Like what?
That's a homie still.
You got Atari fanboys? Come on.
They went fanboying him about the Atari?
Well, it's probably some grandpa that came, some old man.
Well, I mean, you guys are old school too. I had Atari 2600, and it's like I told someone when the NES came out, that shit went to the closet. Okay. I never looked back. So, come on.
I'm right with you, Fastback. I had the Atari with Pong and Space Invaders,
like ancient technology, man. But I'm a young guy. What do I know about all that stuff? Man?
Hey, let me tell you something, Kofi. I started gaming on a controller that had a stick and one button.
Yeah, one button.
Stick and one orange button, dog.
Yeah. You remember that, B-Money?
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then if you were lucky, you had the fancy controls, the little wheel, the little turn wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had the turbo on the back, so it had a deal where you can set your player with turbo. And so I remember playing a football game with my brother, and I had it on turbo for mine, and I was kicking his ass. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" And he figured it out on the back. I had it set for turbo, whatever. So
I tell you what, man, the Atari back then in the '80s, late '70s, early '80s, some of the box art was money.
Yeah,
like that's how you made your purchase decision back in the days. The box art was like looked good, it was hot.
Oh yeah,
you bought the game.
Yo, Nintendo's winning right now when it comes to box art. Yo, with the Switch.
Yeah, they are.
Gotta get in. The box art is so fire from my physical.
You think so? Really?
Yeah, the box.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yo, the box arts are heat.
Really?
Money knows. Be money knows.
Oh man, I see better box art like Persona 5.
Nah, like I'm just looking at my collection. I was like looking at it today. I'm like, yo, Nintendo actually got these box arts on point. Like, even though, Ultra Street Fighter,
like it's not a good game.
It's a rip-off. It's like, the price high, but I bought it just to have that box art. Like, it just looks so good in the collection, man. That box art's fire. Splatoon's box art's fire.
Really?
Nice.
I don't know, man.
Cave Stories Plus box art's really nice. Like, I'm really digging the box art right now.
Why do you think it's fire, man? I gotta disagree, man. I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Hold on. I'm gonna Google some Nintendo Switch.
you gotta take a
The
look.
box art, the
Even
box art's
Zelda has a
fire,
nice
though.
one too.
Yeah, the European one looks nice to me. I kind of wish we had that one. They get all the fly. They get all the fly shit though. Oh my, they always get the fly. They got all the fly collectors editions. They get
Yeah, they do.
They get all the fly stuff, man.
All right, so I'm
You
looking at
ordering
the box office with two.
Nah,
I
it's
don't know.
clean. It's clean. It's clean in hand. Like it's clean. It's definitely clean.
What do you think Skyrim's gonna look like at the box office for Skyrim?
It's gonna be on black. Black.
You know what? I got to disagree here. I don't think the box art looks that good. I'm just not. I mean,
So vibrant. When I look at my Switch collection, like there's so much colors.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah.
I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
nice.
Like, it's visually appealing. It's got a lot of pop to it.
Yeah, it got a lot of colors. It's vibrant. It's the
Stands
packaging.
out, man.
I actually like the Switch cases. Like I don't know about UB money. I think they're kind of
I
like the Vita. It reminds me of the PSP actually.
Yeah,
A little bit, like the size a little bit, but I think it's even thinner than that. But I just like the whole presentation of it still.
Yeah, I could see that, man. Kofi, I could see it. I could see the appeal of the box art. Splatoon 2. I mean, I can kind of see the appeal there. It's very vibrant. It's clean.
Yeah, arms look clean.
clean
Too. I'm
edges.
looking at arms right now. That's a real clean box art. Mario Kart Deluxe 2 also looks clean too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Mario
think it
Kart.
look really good.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I could definitely see that.
Have you seen Street Fighter's one?
No, I haven't seen the Street Fighter one yet.
Check that one out. I really like that.
that's like the old school like Street Fighter. Alpha covers.
Yeah, I really like that one. So even Super Bomberman.
I even like the cartridges. Because I'm digital on Xbox and PS4 mostly, but when it comes to the Switch, the main games, I like buying the physical. Yeah.
Yeah, ARMS looks kind of cool. The box art.
Yeah,
man.
All right. It's growing on me a little bit. It's growing on me. All right. So speaking of video games, next month, I think you said this, B. Next August kind of kicks off all the games are going to be coming out, like kind of the fall, I guess, if you will, when we get all these big game releases. And I was kind of sleeping on the month of August until I think you tweeted out something. Usually you actually I think it was Al, the drunk cat.
Yeah, he tweeted out the list because I started talking about it, and he was like, "Yo, I didn't realize it was, that many games." And he tweeted out the list, and I was like, "Yeah, like August is packed, and like a lot of people are sleeping on August, but I think there's some gems in there."
Dude, they are, and I'm gonna go down this list real quick. So the month of August, and this shit's crazy because I'm looking at this list and I'm like, there's so many games here. We have The Long Dark, which is going to be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. Tacoma, which is going to be on Xbox and PC. Ark Survival Evolved. Hellblade comes out August 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's next month.
Most anticipated game of the year, right?
Oh yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that. I hope Ninja Theory delivers with that one. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Ninja Theory's got some decent pedigree there.
Yeah, I might have got it. I might have to drop Mass Effect, and if I'm not done it by then.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to definitely drop
that. Play that game.
And that game actually, it's going to retail, I think, for $40.
Is it getting a physical release?
No, it's only digital.
Yeah,
digital. Okay.
Yeah, but that's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. What other games did Ninja Theory work on?
They did
Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Enslaved. They did
Heavenly Sword.
Heavenly Sword. Yeah.
Enslaved was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was not bad. It wasn't like my favorite kind of hack and slash fighting game.
They also worked on
like that.
Remember the game Kung Fu Chaos on Xbox, the OG Xbox?
Kung Fu Chaos sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
sounds so familiar. I feel like I definitely played that. That does sound so familiar to me right now. Sounds like a classic.
Yeah, that's when But yeah, it's I'm September 8th. That's right around the corner. I'm sorry, August 8th. What else? Lawbreakers.
I'm sleeping on that. I ain't watching that.
I might pass on Lawbreakers.
But that's only on PC, right?
PS4.
It's on PS4 and PC.
Oh, it says PS4 too?
Yeah, August 8th. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. That's on all
I'm
platforms
I'm sleeping on that too.
except Switch.
Snoozing
It's
on
not
it.
coming out Switch.
Yeah, Switch ain't getting no love, man.
Yeah, they ain't showing Switch no
No.
love.
Yeah, the funny thing is
Just
like
one.
yeah, the funny thing is like the console's hot now. Like this is the time that people are really trying to buy games for it, you know, because they're looking for new shit to play. But no third party dev wants to put their game out there. That's a sad thing. Like it's actually pretty damn sad, dog.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's fresh, it's new. Like at this point, I'll
Yeah.
probably buy almost anything because I'm trying on the Switch. You know, I'll probably always buy anything to give it a try. You know, because we're in the honeymoon phase a little bit. Like the first year of, I remember I was gaming on I know I'm sidetracking a little bit, but the first year I was gaming on Xbox and PlayStation. What's it called? I bought games that I probably wouldn't have normally bought, like just because I was just looking for new things to play. So if I was a third party developer, I would take advantage of this honeymoon phase period, you know, and drop some games. But yeah, continue though. My bad.
No, dude, that's makes perfect sense because it's like you're so like enamored with it, you know, and it has your attention, but you're not getting the games, and you would buy these games. I mean, I'm with you, man. I look at the I go to the online store, and I'm just looking at okay, like what games do I want, you know, and I never really buy anything because I'm just like, well, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
you know, the eShop should be packed by now.
Yeah,
like
at least with some indies, you know.
Yeah.
Shit. So, what else? Sudden Strike 4. That's PC. Agents of Mayhem.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that, man.
That game actually don't look that bad.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. On that.
I'm getting bodied in this stuff.
Yep. City Skylines. That's PS4. Matterfall.
I heard about that game.
Yeah, Housemark. Yeah, that should be good, man. It's Housemark.
Yep.
Sonic Mania, all platforms.
Ooh, I need that
on the Switch.
I need that. Yeah, I might have to get that on the Switch as well. Still, I might have to.
Yeah, The Escapist 2. It's all platforms. Uncharted: Lost Legacy. I'm probably picking that up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And if you bought the
that comes out in August. What? That comes out in August.
August 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, why am I not knowing? Yo, I've been out of the loop like that. Like, damn.
You know,
you got the season pass for Uncharted 4, man. You get it for free. So all the season pass holders get that one for free.
Yo, and Enrique wasn't lying, man. These rollers are actually like horrible, bro.
Dude, the rollers suck balls.
Yeah. You weren't lying.
I told you, turn the corner, you just get smashed.
Yeah. They gotta nerf that shit, man.
Yeah, people come at you aggressively. Now, Al, the drunk cat, I was talking to him about it. He said that that you can actually, like, once you get used to the game, you can kind of like figure out like how to, like, you know, avoid them and beat them. But I don't know. I haven't had that experience or that luck yet. You know, my one complaint with that game though is you can't change your weapons like mid game.
Yeah.
You know, to adjust strategy or anything like that. You can't do that. I thought that was kind of dumb, but
I swear you could do that in the beta.
You could do it in the first one.
Can't you change loadouts? Like you could change the whole.
I don't think so. I don't think.
I swear I did that in this beta though. Like the first fire test they did, I swear I did that in the same match. I switched weapons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I'm playing it right now. I'm trying to learn the game.
F1, and then hey, everyone's favorite. You know, everyone's must-have AAA NFL 2018 Madden.
Sleeping on that too.
I haven't played Madden in years. Absolver comes out on August 29th.
Yeah.
Yo, that reminds me of Jade
That
Empire,
one I'm excited for.
That's a must.
That game looks great.
You know what? BS
It looks cool. What
the same thing.
what all entails on that game besides the fighting?
Isn't it just PvP? There's no like campaign for it.
Yeah, I think there is like a campaign, but it's like an open world, like
yeah,
you know what I mean, like PvP. So you just kind of run into random players or whatever.
Huh. I like the art, the style on that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's more technical, man. Like it's gonna take some skill, so you gotta really get in there and learn the game.
You saying it's technical, B?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna
it's gonna be better than what was that other one that came out? That's Ubisoft, the fighting one.
Oh, the For Honor game. Oh yeah, it's gonna be way better.
Yeah. This one will probably be better than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the combat looks great, man. I thought it looks really cool. So that's the 29th.
Yeah.
Right. And let's see what else we have here for the month of August. Damn, I'm looking at all these games. I'm going to be broke.
Mario Rabbids.
Yeah, Mario Rabbids.
Kingdom Battle.
29th.
That comes in August too?
Yeah.
29.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm saying. August is stacked.
Yeah.
That alone,
that's
that
next
game
month?
alone.
That comes out next month?
Yeah, man. I was trying to tell
man.
people, like, people were sleeping on August, man. People weren't paying attention. August.
Yeah, definitely wasn't paying attention.
I mean, look, I'm already looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 games that I would definitely get in August. 5, actually 5.
Because Yakuza's comes out.
Yakuza, yes.
On the 29th, too.
Is that a DLC? What is that?
No, that's the remake of the first Yakuza.
Yeah, it's Yakuza.
Wow.
It's the first Yakuza. Yakuza Kiwami? I don't know how to pronounce that right.
Yeah. Sounds
That
like
comes out August 29th.
Yep.
Yo, let me tell you what. Okay, so check this out, guys. August 29th. Listen. Oh my God, this shit's crazy. Yo, August 29th, you have Absolver, right? That could be a buy for me. You have Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. That could be a buy for me.
That's 100% for me, man. I'm definitely buying that shit. That shit look fire.
You have Yakuza. Oh, you also have Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Yep.
I might pick that up.
That comes out. Oh my God, you ain't lying.
Well, that's the 31st.
The last day of March,
yeah.
August, yeah.
But as I look at the 29th, though, the 29th is stacked.
Yeah.
There's definitely Absolver, Mario, and Yakuza, 3 games I would definitely buy.
Yeah.
Those are the 29th. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hey.
man. There's some buys in there, man. Definitely. So
People,
I am slightly interested in Tacoma. I got to see that more of that.
yeah, I finally watched the video on the Long Dark, man. The Long Dark looks pretty interesting too. So I might check that out.
oh my! So Anchorman's funny. He says, "Calm your tits, man. I'm here." Oh my God! So August, hey B, I tell you what, man. Target, who does the buy one get one or buy what is it? Buy 2 get 1.
Target usually does it.
Yeah, see, Target needs to do that for the month of August because I will be back there. Or was it? I thought Best Buy was doing that too. No.
Yeah, Best Buy does it too. They don't do it as much now because they got the gamer club unlocked, so they ain't really trying to rip themselves off too much.
Y'all lucky, man. We don't have that over here in Canada, man. I wish we did.
Oh, you don't got Gamers Club?
Yeah, I wish we did.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Kofi, man, you got to move to the States, man.
I know, man.
Yeah. Gamers Club Unlocked is awesome. I mean, it's B, would you say it's the best deal in town?
Best deal in town. And now that they give you the $10 for buying digital games, it's just like, why would you buy digital games anywhere else, man?
What do? They give you $10 for what?
If you can buy the game physical or digital, they still give you a $10 bonus.
Oh, they still because I don't think they were doing that before.
Yeah, they added the digital this year.
Oh shit, that's huge.
Yep. So now, like, because my son has a PS4 too, so when I buy Destiny, I have to buy it digitally, but I still get a $10 bonus. So, I get it either way.
That's crazy. Eric in the live chat says, "I don't know fine art." But apparently, let me tell you something, Eric. I'm a box art connoisseur. I grew up in the Atari days. There's nothing gets finer than Atari box art.
Yeah, that Centipede box art back in the day used to be hot too, man.
Dude, that Centipede box art was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was there was the sports box arts like the golf and what was another one? Was there a football one? I don't remember now.
Joe Montana's used to be pretty good for Genesis.
Baseball.
Yeah, high heat baseball box art used to be pretty good. They used to have some good box art back in the day, man. We got away
Raiders
from
of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. Mega Man had some good box art.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except the first Mega Man was like some like weird, like realistic guy, like human
So-
Mega Man. You guys remember that?
Yeah, I think didn't they put him in like one of the Street Fighters back on or was it like Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
I think that was it.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, they put the OG Mega Man in there, Fat Boy.
Oh, they did put him in there?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know about that. Yeah. So basically what that means for gamers in August is that we're gonna be broke. We're gonna be spending a lot of money in games.
It's crazy too because the 29th is so heavy, and then a week later Destiny comes out.
Oh my god.
You know, so
That's you know what? I'm not gonna be able to buy it. I'm gonna have to make sacrifice.
You're gonna have to make some choices.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to start a new thing. Like, actually buy a game, you know, finish it, then buy another. Like, I fall into the trap of just buying multiple games, and I still do. I do finish them, but like, I buy the games. I'm like, why am I buying them all at once when they come out? Like, I'm still playing this one. You know, I'm trying to learn from my ways, but I'm just probably ain't gonna end up just copying everything and just getting into it when I get to it.
Kofi, man, because you get excited, man. I
can't help it. Just can't help it. Like, honestly, I wasn't gonna get Splatoon today, or I wasn't gonna get it when it came out. But the plug called me. He's like, "Yo, I got it." I'm like, "Oh yeah!" Flew over there real quick.
Damn, dude. I'm like, man, I wish I had that here. It's amazing. Yeah. Hey, Jay Street in the live chat says GameStop has a good sale going on right now for 4 used games for $10.
Oh yeah,
that's not bad.
I'll check it out, see what they got on there, man.
Yeah, I might have to add to the backlog. Anytime you can pick up 4 games for $10, it's not a bad deal at all.
So yeah, I'm looking at September. You know, it looked like Destiny 2. So I'll probably double dipping on that, and then maybe the only other thing is Cuphead for me as far as September.
Right. That's right. Cuphead comes out September.
And then you look at October, it's fucking lit.
Shit.
I mean, the whole yeah.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, October is packed.
I don't
all
want
the big AAA ones.
I didn't want to think about that. October 27th is Wolfenstein, Mario Odyssey, and Assassin's Creed Origins.
If you only got to buy
Shadow War,
pick
Forza 7.
Which one you getting on the 27th?
Yeah, yo, say that list again for if you have to pick one. What was the list?
Mario Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Origins and Wolfenstein 2.
Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins. Damn, that's actually a hard one, man.
That's a hard one.
Only one?
Yeah.
Dog, that's actually a hard one. Like, which one has the most replay value? I know Mario Odyssey will be a huge game. Like, I ain't gonna deny that. But Assassin's Creed will probably have a lot of content in it too. I'm pretty sure it will.
Yeah, open world. Yeah.
Probably go with the one that I definitely wouldn't get Wolfenstein. I'm not saying it'll be bad, but like, I'll be done that game and quick. If I had to get one, it will probably be either Assassin's Creed, which looks great, or Mario Odyssey. Probably have to fight between those two.
Yeah. I might even get both of those.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, I would probably you know what? I would get Wolfenstein. You know why? Because if I get Mario Odyssey, I'm not gonna be able to play that shit anyway because my 7-year-old's gonna hog it.
Wolfenstein is definitely gonna be a great game. But I just say in that scenario because I'll probably just finish it and be done with it.
It'll be like a 10-hour game.
Yeah, I'll probably be done with it. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I'll do
that one. You might as well wait.
I'll do Wolfenstein because it's fast, and I can just trade it in for Mario Kart or Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is gonna be long. That's gonna be a pretty long game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Collecting all this shit, that shit's gonna be long. It's gonna have a lot of content.
I heard it's hard too. We had Inferno, Mike from Four Guys Recorders on a couple weeks ago, and he was saying he saw people at E3 rage quitting.
Man, yeah, you know what thing I learned? These journalists and these people, they're all bums usually, though. They're usually bums. ever since that Kotaku gameplay video came out, and I kind of lost respect for like journalists. Like they can't.
What gameplay?
Remember they played Doom or some shit, and they're like, you don't remember
that?
They
were absolutely
Doom
horrible.
They're like, these are the people that are reviewing the games and saying games suck and stuff like that. You barely can move the freaking controller. Like you can't even control 2 sticks, at the same time. Like. And these are the people are people are like fanboying over, fighting over about review scores. That's why I don't really take like I look at reviews definitely. That's why I like looking at Metacritic because it gives you like a lot overall, right, from a lot of different places, right, to
Yeah.
get a general idea. And even then, I just check out gameplay for myself and make my decision before I buy it.
You're right, man. I remember that now. They were playing Doom. They were getting like fucking owned. They were just getting.
God, they just the person didn't even look like he knew what he was doing, right? Like move a controller, like it's like his first time. Like that shit looked foreign to him. It was like his first time touching a controller. I was like, yo, what's going on?
Oh my god. Oh, that shit is no, but Kofi, these guys actually, what Inferno was saying, these were actually like people like at E3, like not journalists that were rage quitting because
I'm sure it'll be pretty challenging
because you actually use the Joy-Cons.
Okay.
So you use like the Joy-Cons to throw his hat around and stuff, and so people are getting frustrated a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Anything that has motion controls, I'm turning that shit off if I can turn it off because I don't want to deal with no motion controls at all.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, so I think I'll get Wolfenstein, whatever it's called. Always mispronounce that. I'll get Wolfenstein and then trade that in and get some Mario Odyssey. But damn, I don't want to pass up on man. Origins looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna get Origins.
Did you say the Evil? Did you say the Evil Fin? Is that coming out too?
That comes out. That don't come out the same day though.
Okay. That's a must for me. That game looks fantastic. I don't know if you guys seen the latest trailer, but Jesus, it looks like a huge improvement from the first one. The first one was good too. A lot of people were iffy about it. Like I seen so much potential in the first one. I love the premise, but the second one looks like they actually took it to like the next level. It looks really, really good, and it's gonna be a day one for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually did not play the first one.
Check it out, man.
Yeah, I've heard some good things.
Especially if you like Resident Evil 4. If you like Resident Evil 4, I think you're gonna like it.
Okay,
it's a bit more trippy. You know what I mean? Like it has some crazy stuff going on in there, but it's a good game.
Definitely a good
like
game.
3/4 the way through it, almost done with it. So
yeah,
nice.
Too bad, man. You guys playing on that console. You guys playing that 30 frames, man. This shit's I ain't trying to be the PC elitist out here, but that game in 60 frames, like it makes such the difference. Like I don't know how people would be. I don't know, man. I might turn into Black Bond soon. I'm sorry, guys. I might turn into Black Bond. Like seriously, like I might actually turn into Black Bond, like because I just need 60 frames, man. Like I would actually opt for the option, even if it was just lower ass resolution. I need that 60 frames, man. I need that 60. It just makes everything better. It makes everything better.
No, it really does, man. I mean, it really does. I mean, it's. I hope we get to a point. I personally, man, I would have loved to see them, like with the Xbox One X, take all that additional power, use those resources towards 60 frames.
I know if they weren't shooting for 4K and they shoot for like 1440p 60 or something like that, that would be like amazing to me.
Right? Why not?
That would be amazing.
Shit, I would have been happy 1080 60.
1080 60, man.
Yeah, if they even gave both options, that would be pretty dope. But I don't see that. The thing is, they're gonna push 4K.
Yeah.
That's
the market.
That's a popular buzzword. I think 4K sells more than 60 frames per second, so that's what they're gonna push. Even though the console's very much capable of playing, games at 1440p 60, with decent settings, but they're not gonna do that. They're gonna push for the highest quality graphics.
Shit.
4K 30. It's
like
Kofi.
Phil said, gamers. Casuals don't care about the frames, and the casual market, they go to the store, the electronics store, they're looking at TVs, they're looking at resolution. Oh, this is 4K, this looks good. Yeah. They don't give a shit about the frames.
Yeah. It should be industry standard that they're by now. I kind of talk. It should be industry standard right now. No, I feel like
you know what this refresh, this part of the gen. It's not going to be a standard. Hopefully next gen, we're going to see more consistent 60 frames.
Yeah, hopefully.
Most games. Yeah. Hopefully. Or maybe at the end of this gen too. So.
Honestly, the thing is, if people had it and it was taken away from them, like say if console gamers had 60 frames per second all along, right, and it was taken away from them, they wouldn't stand
Yeah.
for it. You know, the fact that
Yeah.
console gamers have been playing 30 for so long, so they don't really care about it.
Yeah.
You know, the casuals and stuff don't care about it. But they play Call of Duty, they don't even know why Call of Duty, feels so great because it's smooth and shit, because it's 60 frames, and the casual don't even know probably what's up.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. And I would look. I wasn't going to get an Xbox One X. You know what I was going to do, Kofi?
What's up?
Because the box is like $500. So, and then to really like get the true benefits of the console, you get a 4K TV, right?
Yeah, you need one.
Yeah, and I saw like I might look. It's fine. Like if you have a budget and you want to go out and buy a $400 fucking 4K TV, that's fine. It's your prerogative, whatever. Me, I'm not spending $400 on a 4K TV. I'm going to go out and get like a $1,300, $1,400 TV set.
Yeah. Don't cheap out.
I'm not going to cheap out on it.
Don't cheap out on it. If you're not ready, there's no point.
Yeah, I want a decent refresh rate. I want a TV
actually good HDR. If you go and buy some cheap ass TV,
Yep.
you need to get good HDR and all of that. So
exactly,
definitely not recommended to get like a cheap Walmart TV and think you're gonna see the true benefits. TVs are very advanced. You have to do your research when you're buying one. The KS8000 is a very good TV. If you're looking to buy one, it's actually really good.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
it is. But so I was looking at like the total cost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of like TV and the Xbox One X, and I'm thinking to myself, shit, man, I might as well just buy like a PC, a nice gaming rig. I was just gonna spend like close to $2,000 on the TV and the Xbox One X, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could take that money and just buy buy a PC rig.
Yeah,
and I could probably have a decent gaming PC.
All I gotta say is if you're getting into PC gaming, just make sure you're gonna have patience for it. If you're a type of person that needs shit working, instantaneously, it might not be for you. Some people don't have the patience for it, but if you have the patience for it, definitely I definitely recommend PC gaming. And Microsoft is making PC gaming pretty damn appealing. The fact that they're starting to support the platform of Xbox Play Anywhere, so they're making PC gaming even more appealing. So. Yeah, I'm enjoying my PC. I'm liking how Microsoft is supporting the PC. I keep those Play Anywhere games, keep them coming. Really digging that.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. It's and that was another reason why too, because I would still get some of those exclusive titles for Microsoft has on PC. I wouldn't be missing out on anything, and yeah, I mean, I thought about it. It's probably not going to happen now anytime soon, because I'm going to be using my GameStop credit towards an Xbox One X, but I'll probably revisit the PC thing again.
Yeah,
because I want to play 60 frames a second. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I hear you talking about Destiny earlier, and that just made me very jealous.
Honestly, if you start, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna go back. That's all I gotta say, though. You definitely ain't gonna go back.
Shit.
Ever since, like, I used to be, what people didn't know, I actually used to be like a hardcore console fanboy. Like, I didn't want anything to do with PC. I actually really hopped on PC in like maybe 2014.
Yeah,
in my life, it changed my life. I was like, yo, this shit's crazy.
It was
crazy.
It was life changing.
And I was like such a naysayer. Like, I really used to hate on PC with a passion, though. Like, for real. I actually used to. My brother used to try and put me on PC gaming for the longest time. I didn't want to hear it. When I finally hopped on, then I actually really seen the light. I really seen the light. I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy.
Nice, man.
But you gotta spend the bread, though. That's the thing, though. You gotta spend the bread. If you want the best of the best, you gotta spend the money.
But dude, here's the thing. Check this out, right? So, and you're right, you do. But think about this. I spent $500 on the original Xbox One at launch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would spend another $500 on the Xbox One X plus a TV.
yeah.
I mean, just two consoles right there. I'm at $1,000. If I go cheap with a 4K TV and spend $500, I'm at $1,500. I might as well take that $1,500 I could have and just build a nice PC rig.
Yeah, a lot of people hit you with the PC gaming is too expensive, but when you really take it in, most of these hardcore fanboys. Let's keep it 100. Even me myself, I bought an OG Xbox at launch, right? And I don't know how much it cost in the States, but like after everything, almost like $600. So let's say it was like $600, right? Then I bought when they announced the same, I bought the 2 terabyte. I bought that myself too, right? What was that? That was like another $399, $499 for me or some shit like that. And if you buy Xbox One X, on top of that, you're looking at like honestly like a high-end PC territory. You could build something crazy for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you can. You get a nice, decent. Now the cards are going down now in price again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I could have got a nice beast rig, man. And the other thing too, it's like it's so funny. I got like shit from people on Twitter because I was saying this, and I'm like, look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy an Xbox One X. I'm saying that for me, from a value proposition, it just didn't make sense for me.
Yeah, you should explore your options. You should definitely explore your options.
But man, I caught heat, man. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
I remember that. I jumped in there too. I go, hey, but what about the monitor, right? Because how much are 4K monitors?
4K monitors are pretty pricey if you want good ones. If you want the good ones, they're just as much as a TV, especially if you want like the super high quality ones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, they're just as much as buying a 4K TV.
Hey, what was that monitor you had, Kofi? You had a nice monitor.
I had a 1440 p 144 hertz G-Sync monitor. It was very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I remember the video you put up when you first got it playing Gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they really just started coming out with monitors with HDR, right?
Yeah, those are really pricey right now. If you want a 4K, HDR monitor, that's just looking at like $2,000. I think even in American, something stupid like that. So you already know in Canada, I can't even afford that shit, man.
Shit.
Why is the monitors?
You know why? Because they're so fresh and technology. The shit's gonna drop though. The shit's gonna drop in a year or two. They're definitely gonna be a lot more affordable.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Yeah. Right now, it's actually cheaper. It's actually cheaper to get a TV. I think. Like, if you want a good TV for that price, I recommend you get a TV. Don't.
There are good sales out there.
Yeah. Get a TV instead. Wait till the monitors drop in price if you're looking for 4K HDR.
I heard that Jaguar's gonna be 8K.
What?
It's gonna put out native 8K resolution.
What?
The Jaguar, or not the Jaguar, the Atari.
Yeah,
there's already 8K TVs out.
Yeah, for like 100,000.
Yeah, they've been out
like $75,000.
Yeah, but you gotta pay.
Shit is crazy, man.
That shit's so premium. You gotta be the richest of the rich to buy that.
My only frustration about
like that's a waste of money. That's just a flex, you know. If you buy a TV like that, that's just a flex. Yeah, that's just a flex. Because when you really take it in, there's no 8K content even out. So like,
dude, there's barely 4K content out.
Yeah. So no point. So that's just a flex your status. At that point, if you're buying like a TV like that.
Here's the thing, like I understand like 4K is gonna be the standard. The issue that I have with 4K right now is that I'm not even getting 1080p content from my cable provider on the regular,
Yeah, right.
1080i. TV shows 1080i.
Yeah, 4K is not even available like that. They don't even broadcast TV in 4K and shit like that. You have to buy those special channels,
Netflix and does 4K.
Yeah, most of the channels is provided like 720. They just upgrade it.
Yeah.
But like Netflix does 4K, I think. Dish is doing it now.
Yeah. Netflix does 4K.
DirecTV, DirecTV is doing, I think, now too. I mean, I think there's like 70. I read something about 4K, and I think as of 2016, there was actually like 75 actually like broadcast channels that were doing 4K worldwide.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
No, and they're saying part of the issue is that it's very expensive for cable companies to produce that content, to get that content out in 4K. That it's just too expensive for them, so it's not very advantageous for them to do it.
Yeah. Right now.
But I mean,
only Blu-rays and gaming is actually taking advantage of 4K right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and don't be surprised. Like right now, the households with 10% 4K But they were saying, maybe in 5 years we might be almost half, maybe 30%.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, in 5 years you're going to see a big push from the market for 4K. So I mean the TV networks channels are going to have to start jumping in.
Yeah, but
I
by
don't know.
that time, like, will people really even be subscribed to cable anymore? Like,
Why not?
and
Well, I
like the
mean,
streaming
some
services
of
are
your online
killing the
streaming
game right
stuff
now. Yeah,
might be doing more 4K streaming, and so it's going to catch on, but the
I'm
market
not
will
even.
dictate that.
I'm not so sure if they're going to hop on board and support 4K, even if you have 50% of households in the U.S. with 4K TVs. Look, we're like almost 10 years into 1080p TVs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're still not getting broadcast 1080p channels. Well, actually, I should say that because you can get 1080p through through an antenna. Like if you get the basic TV stations
Mhm.
through antenna, you can get 1080p
Yeah, they're
channels.
already doing the HD. Yeah,
Yeah, but cable like
yeah.
Comcast, Verizon, Time Warner, you're not getting 1080p.
yeah.
So I don't know, man. I
I asked the cable guy one time about that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he just said something about 1080i was better as far as I guess the hardware that they have. It worked for that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
So
know,
I don't
man.
know.
I have 1080i. I mean, it looks okay. You know,
Yeah, I
like
also have a
it's all
OLED
right.
NPD TV too in my crib.
Yeah. So, well, gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the podcast for this evening. Kofi, man, thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate it,
No,
bro.
no problem, man. No problem.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to Splatoon 2.
Yeah,
And yeah, man. Hey, put some tweet some of your thoughts of the game, man. Be interested to see
definitely,
what you think.
definitely.
You know, don't put anything out there like long load times though.
Yeah, if I get in trouble.
You might get some hate, man. That shit's crazy. You put that out there, and then it's only validated by reviewers. It's like, come on, like what does Kofi have to benefit from lying about this?
I like
Shit's crazy, man. It's crazy. Fastback, man. Thank you again for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for the invite.
No, absolutely, anytime. And be money, man. Great to have you back on this week.
Oh, you know it, man. I'm trying to be here every week as
Yeah.
always, but stuff comes up.
Nah,
But
I hear you, man.
great to be back, man.
Yeah, we gotta hey man, we gotta do some PvP this weekend, man.
Oh, most definitely, man. You know where I'm be at.
Yeah, I'm free this weekend, man. I'm free this weekend.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so let's get some PvP, man. Maybe run a strike. Hey, big shout out to everyone in the live chat. Big shout out to Anchorman and J Street and Eric, who couldn't make it tonight, wasn't feeling well. Eric, hope you're feeling well, bro. Who else? Super Cooper, HDK.
Super Cooper.
Trying to forget. I'm forgetting people.
Frankie was here earlier.
Who
Yeah,
was?
shout out to my man Frankie, man.
Frankie
Frank.
and Eric. Eric was here earlier.
Yeah. Frankie was here.
HDK.
Sam's brother, Micah, was here. So big
Yep.
shout out to Micah. And I feel like that's it. And if we missed anyone else, sorry about that. Thank you again for joining us in the live chat. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and we'll be back next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's kind of a slow news cycle, so we'll come up with some interesting topics.
But we
Talk
got
about.
Comic Con this weekend, so
Oh yeah, we
Oh
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
might
we
have
do.
some stuff coming out of Comic Con this weekend. We did get
That's
the
right.
Telltale games announced today, so looking
That's
forward
right.
to that.
Yeah. We
And the
didn't
Call
talk
of Duty
about
trailer leak.
the what?
The Call of Duty that trailer, I guess the zombie portion was leaked.
Oh, that was leaked. You're right. Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
that, but I did read about that. Yeah, and then it's funny. We didn't talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. We saw some footage of that this
Yeah.
past weekend.
Yeah.
at the Disney event with Toy Story and stuff.
Oh yeah, that looked good.
Yeah. So, that's another game's coming out. Oh shit.
I'm glad that's coming to Xbox. I think that they that's finally coming over.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. That's great. That's great for the console to have that game.
And someone heard someone a while back that Square Enix. One reason why you're seeing more content coming over to Xbox is because before they used to own shares in Sony. So I guess they were kind of obligated be a little more partnered up with Sony.
Yeah, Sony.
And they sold those shares.
Sony owned shares of Square Enix a couple years ago, and then sold them.
Yeah, and they bought them back, and so I guess now they're like spreading the fun around. So
yeah,
if that's the case, but maybe Phil kind of had to talk with them too a little bit.
Right, went over there and slapped them around.
Go over there and begging them. No, not slapping, just begging.
Got that begging.
Got to beg right now, sir. Sorry, it is what it is. Got to beg.
All right, so we'll be back on next Wednesday again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Kofi, man, why don't you go ahead and plug your podcast, man, before we wrap up?
Yeah. Thanks, Enrique, for inviting me. Guys, check out Press Start Podcast. That's where you can find me and my panel. We air every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Check out the podcast if you haven't seen it. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah, you guys have a great podcast, man. Big fan. I was on last Monday when you hopped on for a little bit. Yeah. So good times, man, as always. Sorry I couldn't stick around, but it was definitely good times. Fastback, man, you have a podcast now.
Yeah, I'm gonna shameless plug my baby podcast. Me, Super Cooper, and Weedy, we decided to just jump in, have fun, do our own podcast talk. So last week we started it on Thursday, kind of early. We did 5 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central. So we might be keeping it around that. So we'll be on tomorrow, and it'll be just we call it WFC. So it's Witty, Fastback, and Coop. And also we kind of have a saying, that also could stand for Who Fucking Cares. So it's just gonna be about gaming talk. And tomorrow we're gonna be going in a little bit deeper about Crackdown 3. Some issues surrounding that, either on Xbox, media, and gamers, just talking about all that.
Gotcha.
So that'll be our main subject, and just have fun.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I look forward to it, man. B Money, man. What's going on over at Tick?
Well, we go live every Thursday evening at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come through, check us out. Me, Anchorman, Cal. We're talking about, everything that goes on in the gaming news and more specifically Xbox stuff. So come check us out.
No doubt, man. No doubt. All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you again. I appreciate your time. Everyone who is in the live chat, big thank you again. Big shout out to everyone. And remember to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also in our description, check out some of the, if you're looking for some other podcasts to listen to, we linked some other podcasts that we think you might enjoy as well. So other than that, remember, gamers, to game on. More importantly, have fun doing so, because that's what gaming is all about. And come August, gaming's going to take all your fucking money too. That shit's real. So we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Yep.